Howdy friends, welcome back to the House of Tone. My name is Wes Lee. I'm a professional band instrument repair technician. I started a YouTube channel to show what my life is like in the trades. I appreciate you stopping by. Today's project is going to be fabricating a fabricated brace. Let's go. But the matter at hand is this French horn. And it's a handmade French horn. And when our owner purchased it, it was missing this brace. And so she had the original maker make a brace for her. However, it is way too short. It's almost 1/4 of an inch too short. How do you do that? How do you make this brace fit what you need it to be? What we're going to do is we're going to section it and add a piece of brass, and we have to make it look just like this in the original style. When we start looking closely at this, we can see that if we square, let's just imagine that this is squared up, the foot is going this way. It's not straight. So if we have this as a vertical, this has got a little bit of an angle. It's going off that way. So what we're going to do, we will make a mission mark on the back side of this so we will be able to keep our alignment. Because it's off, see, just that much. It's got just enough kick to it. Just a scuff. Now we're going to cut it on the seam. I use a piece of soft rubber so that I don't bend the flange point when I'm holding it in a vise, and it also grabs it secure. Now we're going to chuck in a piece of brass to make a spacer. I love that Proxxon saw. We've got our spacer cut, so what we're going to do next, we're going to put it on the lathe and spin it, clean it up. So I'm going to chuck my collet in my lathe, grab my wrench, give it a free spin, and let's face it off. All we have to do now is make it look like it's supposed to be together. All about getting your alignment done and evenly spaced in there. Got our mission marks lined up. Everything's looking good. Got this piece of wire wrapped around to hold the clamps to keep everything from heat shifting. Clean the part, fit the part, control the heat. The 3 laws of soldering or brazing. We've got all that set. We're now ready to set the torch up. And it goes that fast. All right, so it's cooled off. Looks like a good take. We got some flux. We'll throw this in the ultrasonic, clean all that off. That'll be great. Let's test it on the horn to make sure we have the orientation right before we go any further. Okay, so let's test it. Moment of truth. Do we have to redo it? No! Look at that. Perfect. The foot appears to be a little smaller than the original one, but it's going to sit in that footprint just perfectly. That's great. Let's get this cleaned up. We'll have all of this blended back together. The filing will also help take care of where we scribed those mission marks earlier. Remember how it had the line in it from the maker? Let's see. All right, let's hit it on some steel wool. A nice little maker design right there that matched this. So there it is. There's our brace. Perfect size now. Boy, I'm so thankful that the bell is off because it gives me a perfectly level surface to solder this to. Clean and dress our part. Now we're just going to, I'm using some Miracle Cloth to get this tinning off. The Miracle Cloth has coconut oil in it. And then a little bit of alcohol on a cloth. And that cleans all the area up. And here's our results. Our braces match. And even though these are all nickel silver and this one is brass, this did come from the maker. So this is a beautiful, beautiful Atkinson horn. Beautiful job. This one is good to go. Well, all right, friends. That came out great. I'm really, really thrilled with that. It's a little more high polished right now. The Tripoli and then finishing it off with the Miracle Cloth gave it a little brighter patina, but in about 6 months, it's going to dull out and this whole area is going to blend back into the rest of the horn. So you'll never know. When you look at the instrument, you'll never know that what we did. And that's the goal. That's always the goal. No one knows that you were in there working. So, very good. So it's a little more to it than, just whacking it off, add a spacer, trim it all down, make sure everything fits good, braze it, polish it, right? Solder it on. Easy peasy. It's an easy 3 hours. All right, friends. We appreciate y'all so much. We really do. We appreciate the support. I love all these beautiful instruments I have the pleasure to work on. Man, this is great. Okay, I've got some other beauties I got to go work on. We'll see you down the line. This is Wes Lee, signing out.